When my family migrated to Australia, I was 7, and with the poor times that were in Sicily, my parents had to both work. So I think from the age of 9 I started to cook for my family. I loved helping my nonna, and then when I was at home I'd cook for my brothers and my parents. So I guess it started from a very early age. I'm Rosa Mitchell, and I'm an ambassador for the Victorian Farmers Markets Association. So my passion with food I've had from a very early age, but when I left school I became a hairdresser, and even though I was a hairdresser I think I used to talk about food with all my customers all the time. And so that passion for food at a very late age, I'm not going to tell you how old, led me into having a little restaurant first in the city, and then I now have 2 restaurants in the city. And so one restaurant is Sicilian and the other one is Italian, and I just love sort of having people experience the sort of food that I grew up with. Local and seasonal is very important to me and to my chefs in the restaurants. I love dealing directly with the farmers, but I think we sometimes, we're happy to go and buy a tomato at any time of the year and then sort of complain about why it tastes so badly. So this is why we have to have food that's seasonal. Tomato needs the sun, it needs to ripen beautifully. It's not going to have flavour if it's not grown within its season. So, we always, use seasonal produce in the restaurants. I think that's really important. For me, farmers markets are important because it's about meeting your producer. You go to the supermarket, you don't meet the producer, you don't know who you're buying from. Most of the time it's coming from overseas. But, I recently had a wonderful walk through one of the markets, and, just to touch base with your, with your producer, knowing what they're doing, what they're growing, and knowing that he's the person whose, blood, sweat and tears has gone into that food. And I think that's really important. It's a good relationship to have. So it's so important that the VFMA supports Victorian producers, and that that it's someone who's genuinely growing those products. I know you can go to farmers markets, and I can tell you for a fact that I've been to some places that are not accredited, and you're buying produce that's out of season, it's not local. They just go to the market and buy and then pretend they're selling it. So for me, I'm very good with my produce. I know when I walk into those markets whether it is a genuine stallholder or just someone who's just, selling whatever they can purchase elsewhere. So by being accredited, you know that person is a genuine grower. As the VFMA ambassador, my goal is to get people to shop locally, use their farmers markets, shop seasonally, and go home and cook some of these beautiful vegetables. If you buy good produce, you only have to cook it simply. So I think it's important to enjoy your food and have a love affair with it.